We can describe the performance of the economy by plotting the total production of the country against time, or it is called the business cycle of the economy. So, parang ganito. It shows the fluctuations of output over time. As you can see in the figure, the trend of output, which is the blue-colored line, yan sana yung gusto nating ma-achieve, di ba? Or it is called the potential output. However, due to some reasons, that potential output remains a dream because the actual performance of the economy is not at that level. The actual output, which is represented by the black-colored curve, is fluctuating. Sometimes merong mataas at mababa in some years. This movement of output of the economy represents the stages of the business cycle. So there are 4 stages in the business cycle. We have peak, recession, trough, and recovery. Peak stage is a situation where the economy is at prosperity and the level of output is at maximum. Recession naman is where the level of output starts to decline. So once the peak is achieved, the economy starts to decline. Then after recession comes the trough or depression. It is where the economy performs at its lowest level, or the production is at its minimum. Sa depression or trough stage, madaming companies or factories na nag-shutdown, and as a result, unemployment is too high. But it doesn't mean that the economy will stop there. Eventually, the economy will start to recover. So, the next stage is recovery. So, mag-start na naman gaganda yung ekonomiya. So, cycle siya. Ibig sabihin, it never ends. We have a term, output gap. It measures the difference between actual output and potential output. The output gap is positive if the actual output is above the potential output. Negative naman siya kung mas mataas si potential output kesa kay actual output. Graphically, we can easily see a positive gap if the black line is above the blue line. And the gap is negative kapag mas mababa ang black line kaysa sa blue line. Potential output is the output the economy could produce at full employment given existing resources. Full employment does not necessarily imply 100% participation rate. Again, as I have said, that it is impossible to have zero unemployment rate or 100% participation rate because resources or the factors of production need to rest, or factors of production cannot be used 24 hours. So why output fluctuates? First, because the supply of resources changes. Resources, again, we have land, labor, capital. As the size of the population increases or firms acquire machinery or land is improved for cultivation, then it is possible that output will expand. Or if there is new technology or advanced technology, then certainly the production will change. Second, change in the level of employment. Higher educational attainment means higher output that can be produced. As workers become more educated or become expert on his field, quality and more output can be expected. Thank you for today.